And so Jim Riley, Joe Zillig, Harry Race, Bernard LaChance, DJ Dave, Perlita Quinwan, Jim Hall, Bill Duvall, Red Randy, Red Gordon, and Red Rapist, Robo Knight. I do this to prove who initiated attack first. It was you, Robo Knight, Dave, Perlita, okay, Karen Faust of the Country and Western, DJ Dave, supposed messiah of the earth. So what probably happened with Kim and some of those other people, Dave, Robo Knight, Harry, Karen, a Country and Western, they used their high-priced education to do two things. To get away from those of you who are supermassive rapist abusers. Dave, Perlita, Robo Knight, 61 Amphibious Spaceman. So Kimberly probably knew I was coming because I told her. And that's why I behaved the way I am, because she saw that I wasn't originally that way, and then you guys ramp it up, then she could leave to be free from you, Bernard E. LaChance, because you're probably a supermassive carny rapist abuser. Ellery, Robo Knight. So smart people put together, like Jay Beswick or Greg Faust, or Ellery's, Greg Faust, not Ellery, but Greg Faust, Paul Puler or Ron Miller or Milko. They put together something so people have a way to get away from the abusers. Dave, the supposed Dave and Joe and your swap. Ellery's, Robo Knight, because, green. Jay Beswick says green. And then, Team Fat Ass moves in, Perlita. So your Judy Shepard shit and the McDonald's shit, Perlita, is a con and scam and grift with the Negroes. Because you're ghetto abusers. The Institute, the one who created the problem in Jonestown, Joe and the GPS anklet Small Fry Knight. See, we could prove who was the ones who instigated the attack first by how you guys proceed. So that's why I do this. Dave. And so guess who moves back in? The hillbillies and the supermassive rapist abusers. You, Dave, Harry, Bernard, Robo Knight, Ellery's, Gordon, Joe. So you're back to where you started, Joe, with the amphibious base man and your bullshit. So now they have a program like following migration of the carny. And so people know how to avoid the carny, Bernard. And your train, we finally get to prove who's the abusers of the train. The Freedom Train. That which created the Negroes. That's why Baldy Negro from East Coast and them are all stupefied and stupid. Bernard, because you pay them off. Karen Faust of the Country and Western, Don Wiley. So those of you who profess to save the children or to be the freedom fighters are really the liar. Because usually it's the parents that help free the children, Bernard. So, Bernard E. LaChance Freeman, are you one of those ones that likes to stick yourself in family so you get laid like some of those other boys did? Like your trophy about how many times you fucked? But really, you're a massive, super sick fag from the 70s. Carney, Bernard. Aurora Central Debate Team. Fowler. Perlita Jones, Quinwan. Dave Alamorad, Morgans, Steve Jones. So when they know you're massive abusers that poke eyes and mutilate faces, they set it up to get away from you people. So you want to know what happened to Kim, Perlita, and some of those people? They probably figured out you were idiots and got as far away from you because they know 61 Amphibious Spaceman and Paul and some of them sit there and copy their friends and use their ideas and sit there and lie to the world. And so like I said, those of you who want to believe his lie, fine. But you get to live in his carcass, and there are those who are trapped in it, and there are those who believe that fag's lies. And then guess what? In this carcass that he created in his supposed superiority of egotist and comic book boy, all of his shit, guess what? You're the group dead. Corpses, Dave, Perlita, Joe, Harry. Wow, what a Christmas gift for you, because you live in defiance of those people out here who know the story that you guys' hero, Karen, the small fry runt, is a rapist, murdering, lying, pathetic thief with Bernard de la Carney and Harry Race and Joe Zillig, the britches, the child rapist, the British. He claimed he all saved the children, but they're just men, cowboy hillbilly men, who like to rape and abuse and mutilate children. And Karen, you condone it because that piece of shit ruined Greg Faust's stuff. Your grandfather, your father, because he's an egotist from Michigan who sits there and constantly lies with his story of his BAT-4 only select group of military supremeness, Karen, but they went over there and stole other people's shit, and they sit there and fucking lie about it.